afternoon. The guest of our studio is the head of the program BRICS Peoples Choose Life, the president of the regional public organization BRICS, World of Traditions. A good friend of our editorial board, Lyudmila Leonidovna Sekasheva. Greetings, Lyudmila Leonidovna. The regional public organization BRICS, World of Traditions decided to celebrate the 75th anniversary of the establishment of diplomatic relations between Russia and India with another program of events. Furthermore, this date coincides with the two others that are equally important: the 75th anniversary of the independence of India and the 550th anniversary of the journey beyond three seas of the famous merchant Afanasy Nikitin. So what are the bilateral aims of this program? To what extent are they timely and long-running?
Good afternoon, Eliana Yurienva. I thank you for inviting me to this interview. It is a great honor and joy for me to announce an Indian program on the platform of the genre, the International Affairs, cherished and deeply respected both in Russia and abroad. We represent public diplomacy that aims with its means and capacities at tackling the challenges faced by the Russia's diplomacy. And with the Indian program, we celebrate all three significant jubilees. We consider the birth of the diplomatic alliance between Russia and India 75 years ago, and hence the alliance of bilateral public diplomacy to be our common holiday. Behind India's independence from British rule stands the unique figure of the father of the nation, Mahatma Gandhi. The common thread of the Indian phrase of the program is the issue of the moral heritage of the great teachers of BRICS, with the Indian philosopher and sage having a special place. These two anniversaries are historically connected. Therefore, the main goals of the program, which will be held from December 12 to 21 in New Delhi, Mumbai and Pune, remain as before: the reapproachment of our people in all the spheres of cooperation from the aspect of morality, the expansion of the spectre of public diplomacy via holding various common cultural, educational and business projects and events in India, which is the key of long-term prospects of bilateral cooperation between our people. In the Indian phase of the program, a special place belongs to the business track of developing Russian export, and here we step on the path of India, led by the merchant from Afanasy Nikitin 550 years ago, dedicating the business part of the program to this anniversary.
I know that you and your organization are closely cooperating with the Russian Ministry of Foreign Affairs. What kind of support, besides visas, does the Russian Foreign Ministry provide?
The support provided by the MFA, that is Ministry of Foreign Affairs of Russia, difficult to overestimate. The Office of BRICS of the Department of Foreign Policy Planning of the MFA of Russia has always been there for our support. We have coordinated with MFA regarding all the events of the program and received valuable recommendations and advice from launching the program to India. This year, we are closely cooperating with the Second Department of Asia of MFA of Russia, the Department of Museums and External Relations of the Ministry of Culture of Russia, Russian General Consulate in Mumbai, Russian House in Mumbai, but the main contributor to the Indian phase of the program is the Russian Embassy in India, and personally the Ambassador Denis Evgenievich Alipov, who has provided his huge support to our program since the beginning of our work. Availing ourselves of the opportunity, we express the most cordial gratitude from the whole team to Denis Evgenievich.
School 1409 in Moscow fits the model School of Future. However, the creation of the Russian-Indian Cultural and Educational Center of Leo Tolstoy and Mahatma Gandhi is envisioned on the basis of Indian school. It could be possible to do it on a bilateral basis. So why was this particular decision made? I know that you and your organization are closely cooperating with the Russian Ministry of Foreign Affairs. So what kind of support besides visas does the Russian Foreign Ministry provide?
We took this question seriously. In 2016, for several months, the exhibition Leo Tolstoy and Mahatma Gandhi, A Unique Heritage, was held at Moscow School number 1409, the guides of which were the school children themselves, who have deep knowledge of this topic. Since then, the school has been thoroughly engaged in the spiritual and moral heritage of Leo Tolstoy and Mahatma Gandhi. In September of this year, it is planned to open a permanent school educational exhibition, Great BRICS Teachers, on the basis of which in the future a school museum of the same name will be created. in which special attention will be focused on the union of two apologists for non-violence, Tolstoy and Gandhi. The Moscow school has expressed its agreement to establish cooperation with the Indian school. Delhi Public School Dwarka, which is interested in Russian and Tolstoy's literature, has been chosen as a partner for the Moscow school, and Russian has been taught here. On the International Youth Day, August 12th, 2021, the Russian Embassy in India has realized a project of gifting Leo Tolstoy's children's book from the Yasnaya Polanyi Writers Museum to school with the assistance of our organization. The opening of the Tolstoy and Gandhi Center at the Delhi Public School Dwarka will expand the knowledge of Indian school children about the traditions and culture of Russia. It is important that the activities of both schools will be united by one educational idea: the preservation and popularization of the creative and philosophical heritage of Tolstoy and Gandhi, which will serve to develop bilateral cooperation between our countries in the educational sphere. I hated to inform you that on behalf of the Russian ambassador in India, work for improving collaboration with the Indian school is their decision has been carried out. The school is open to cooperation and has already confirmed its agreement to open the Cultural and Educational Center of Leo Tolstoy and Mahatma Gandhi on their premises.
When does the Indian stage of the program BRICS People Choosing Life will start, and how will it be realized?
According to the established tradition, before the start of the project in each BRICS country, we will hold its presentation in Moscow. In October 2022, at one of the prestigious venues in Moscow, we plan to hold a presentation on the Indian stage, to which representatives of MFA of Russia, Ministry of Culture of Russia, Roshotrudny Chestvo, the Indian Embassy in Russia, students from the BRICS countries studying in Moscow will be invited. Currently, negotiations are underway with the Embassy of India in Russia. This will be a very interesting international event featuring the presentation of the exhibition of artists and folk craft masters of Kimri, region of Tver, which is the birthplace of Afasne Nikitin. We will speak about the projects and events in India, showing photos and videos. It is also planned to hold an award ceremony for the Russian winners of the international online competition. The revival of hospitality traditions of BRICS people and the winners from India will receive their awards in their homeland in December this year. The dancing competition Friendship of Peoples, performed by students of the Center of Aesthetics and Beauty, Katyush, will be shown during the presentation. In India, the program starts on December 12, 2022 with the enhanced press conference in New Delhi organized with the contribution of the Confederation of Young Leaders. The Ambassador Extraordinary and Plenipotentiary of Russia to India, Denis Alipov, will invite to the meeting.
The largest Indian city, Mumbai, is included in the program as one of the most important economic and cultural centers of the subcontinent. Furthermore, Roshotrudny Chestovo's Russian house actively works there. Which part of the Indian program will be realized in this city and why?
We have a positive and productive collaboration with the Consulate General of Russia in Mumbai and with the Russian House in Mumbai, and personally with its director Elena Remizova, whose valuable advice helps us to shape events in Mumbai. It is important that we hold the presentation of the project. The great teachers of BRICS exactly in the city's Museum of Mahatma Gandhi with the participation of students from Mumbai State University. It is planned to show an exhibition of young artists and designers from Moscow in the Russian House, where the charity event From Children to Children will take place. The event will feature giving the works of masters from Moscow as gifts to Indian orphans, homeo, children's boarding schools and children's hospitals. Moreover, we intend to organize an event on the business track of program here.
For the first time, you'll have a business track in your projects. Could you tell us more about its realization in India? Who will be its organizers and participants?
The business block of the program will be held under the motto From the Ecology of the Soul to the Ecology of the Body, since it will contribute to the development of Russian exports of high-quality products, goods and technologies to India. As part of the business track, business missions will be held in Delhi, Mumbai and Pune with the participation of Russia manufacturers interested in developing their products in India. Also, there will be mobile exhibitions for their productions. The events of the business track will be carried out with the support of the Ministry of Industry and Trade of the Russian Federation, the Commercial Mission of Russia and India, the Confederation of Indian Industry, New Delhi, the Russian Council of Industrialists and Entrepreneurs. The business mission will be organized by the Chamber of Trade and Industry of the Samara region, which has proven itself in the region and beyond has an extensive experience in foreign business partnerships. The Chamber of Trade and Industry of the region is already preparing for holding business missions in New Delhi, Mumbai and Pune.
During the program, your organization is implementing a project to establish twinning partnerships between Samara, Russia and Pune, state of Maharashtra, India. Why were these two cities chosen? What events in India will be related to this topic? Will the agreement between the cities be signed?
The realization of this project is relevant in today's time, where Russia especially needs to develop bilateral relations with India and other BRICS countries and find reliable partners in various fields, including the establishment of twinning between our cities. We choose Samara and Pune because we have been cooperating on a number of projects for a long time and we know very well their potential and capacities. Both cities are notable for the high level of industrial development, culture, education, socio-economic and tourist spheres, which will contribute to the establishment and successful development of twinning partnerships in various fields, including business and business cooperation. During the business track of the program, with the assistance of the Chamber of Trade and Industry of the Samara region and Pune, it is planned to hold a presentation of the city district Samara of the Samara city district, which previously agreed to establish a twinning partnership with the city of Pune. The process of coordinating this initiative between the Russian and Indian parties will take time. Nonetheless, the agreement of establishing twin city relations between these two cities is expected.
We have not yet covered the topic of the 550th anniversary of the journey beyond three seas of the merchant Athanasius Nikitin and its significance in understanding India for the Russian state. For a modern person who has not dealt with the issues of India while studying or working, this layer of bilateral culture seems to have passed into oblivion. Or am I wrong? How will this topic be covered?
Yes, you are right. Sometimes we do not take proper care of saving our Russian history and truthful facts about it, which is crucial for educating the young generation. And now we are making our modest efforts to refresh the theme of the journey of the discoverer of India, Amphasi Nikitin. We will be speaking about it during all the events in India, including the enhanced press conference. The central event will be the anniversary event in the memory of Athanasi Nikitin, which we will hold next to the monument of the Merchant of Traver on the territory of Pilankar College in Revtanda, that is the state of Maharashtra. It will be dedicated to the 550th anniversary of the end of Nikitin's journey in 1472 and the 20th anniversary of the inauguration of this monument in 2002. Also, a cultural and educational meeting with the senior staff and the students of the college is planned. The meeting is expected to focus on the issue of forging cultural and educational relations between this Indian college and the college from the region of Tavar, the famous Vayaga's homeland. It is provinced that during the meeting, the portrait of Athanasi Nikitin will be gifted to the college, created by young artists from Moscow specially for this day.
Who will be your partners and participants in these numerous events in India? Teachers, researchers, politicians, students?
Well, the Indian stage of the program will be mainly oriented towards the young generation. The events will be attended by the students of Delhi, Mumbai and Pune state universities, school children and college students. We will continue our partnership with the Confederation of Young Leaders, New Delhi, Company and Union Exports, Pune, the International Foundation for Developing Educational and Skills among the Young People, Noida, India Media Partner, Revista Intertelas Magazine, Rio de Janeiro. As part of the project in India, our long-time partners, researchers from Pune suggested organizing an international scientific conference in Pune on the grounds of a well-known scientific research institute of Snehavardhan, which is going to be dedicated to the 75th anniversary of the independence of India. The organizing team also includes Raj Shikshan Sanstha. The project, The Great Teachers of BRICS, will be presented during the meeting. According to the organizing team of the conference, researchers, historians, experts, Indian legislators, representatives of ministries, students from BRICS countries studying at Indian universities of Pune are expected to participate. The members of the Russian delegation arriving with this program will also take part in the conference. The General Consul of India, Mumbai, Alexei, will be invited as the honored guest from the Russian side.
Will such a large-scale event be covered by the press? What is provided? What media have you chosen as media partners and sponsors?
Certainly, broad coverage by the Russian and foreign media is expected, and this is confirmed by today's interview with the magazine. The international affairs, which I regard as a media tour to India. Beside, we have our permanent partners, media platform TV BRICS, the Confederation of Young Leaders, New Delhi, and the media journal Revista Intelligence, Rio de Janeiro. We expect informational support from ITAR, TASS in India, Rossiyska Gazeta, Media Group Russia Today, and Sputnik. The Russian film crew will work throughout the whole Indian phase of the program. Based on the filmed material, we will create a professional video film, which will be first of the 5 series movies BRICS People Chooses Life. One country, one series. The next country is Brazil.
Thank you, Lyudmila Leonidovna. I wish you success with your program in India. Goodbye.